Hi, I'm Keith.
And I'm Georgia.
And we're living a dream. Georgia and I are bringing our son Adam and his wife Danielle to one of our favorite camping spots, Austin Hawes Campground in the Peoples State Forest on the Farmington River in northwestern Connecticut.
You've arrived.
We frequented this spot as a family when the kids were younger and used to come here with our own tubes and do tubing in the river. It's a beautiful state forest, but it's primitive camping. There's a shower house and water spigots, but no electricity. There are several sites that back right up to the river, and Site 20 is one of them.
Did you know that?
What?
Have you ever heard of kiln-dried firewood?
That's why it burns so nice, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
Kiln dried. Son of a gun.
That must be, because you were saying yesterday you were surprised we found dry wood.
The screen room over the picnic table is a great way to keep the bugs off you while you're able to play some cards and games. That particular screen room was bought over 15 years ago for that exact purpose at that exact campground. We also got a chance to visit some of the old family homestead in New Canaan, Connecticut. We found an opportunity to play some complimentary disc golf at a hop farm / brewery called Norbrook Farm Brewery. Georgia and I had never played disc golf and found it very challenging. However, our son Adam and his wife Danielle have played before, and they shared their discs with us and gave us a little bit of light instruction, and we actually had a blast walking through a real nice natural part of the forest nearby, and eventually headed back for a cold beer at the brewery. We just finished 9 holes of disc golf. Not very efficiently, but we finished it. And we're heading back to the brew house. Look at the view here. All right, so we're heading back up to the road so that we can find the brewery again.
Oh, I know what to do. We'll follow the path to 12, and then 13, and then 13 you can skip right to 18 and out.
Okay.
It's really easy.
Yeah, you can always grab a table out here or something.
It's open.
Oh, maybe we can sit down there. We're not very busy. Maybe.
That's where we're going. So this is our campsite at Austin Hawes Campground in the American Legion State Forest near Barkhamsted, Connecticut. We're east of Winstead, and it's beautiful here. We've been here a number of times over the last 20 years, but we haven't been here for 7 or 8 years probably, since the kids were teenagers. It's probably been 10 or more. This is the river. This is the Farmington River. This is a trout stream, and it's great for tubing. We have tubed down this in the past, but right now, because of all the frequent rain we've been getting, it's probably a little too fast. We don't normally need life vests to tube here because usually the water's not up this high. It's a little slower moving and pretty friendly. But today and this week it's pretty high. So I don't think we're going to tube. but we're still enjoying the area. The woods here is just fantastic. Lots of pine, hardwood. Here's our campsite from the river. We're about 150 feet or a little more than that from the river. So that's basically the size of our campsite. It's huge. We had a nice time today. We went out to a brew farm, came back, had some hamburgers, and probably have a fire in a little bit. Everybody's napping right now. The kids are napping. Georgia's, she's not napping, but she's just relaxing. And so in a little bit we'll have a campfire. I'll get that started. Yeah, the kids got rained on. Now they're taking their tent down. I'm still in the camper, staying dry. We're in here nice and dry, and the kids are getting their tent down. They came and woke us up at 5 o'clock this morning because it was raining out. They're doing good. They're getting it rolled right up. This is our last day here, Sunday. Kids left this morning. They got rained on in their tent last night, so they came into the camper around 5 this morning and woke us up, knocking on the door. I thought it was the police or something, but everything's good, and they got off safely, and they should be home by now, but I just haven't talked to them yet. So this will be our 5th night tonight, and then we're leaving tomorrow morning, heading to Delta Lake State Park. Actually, the first 3 days here was perfect. Early this morning was the first rain we had, and today's been kind of a dreary day. We're on our way out of People's State Forest in Connecticut. Adam and Danielle had a great time, I think, and we had a great time too. The campground is in need of some repair. The facilities are not what they used to be. They used to have more staff and better maintenance of the bathrooms and things like that. A little better patrols. Now it's more of just a state forest campground that you're kind of on your own a little bit. There's only a person at the store for ice and firewood from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. So it's not a lot of coverage, and the bathrooms are in need of repair. Paint's peeling off the walls and things like that. But we go for the campsites. They're beautiful, and for the river, which is beautiful. We brought tubes to go down the river, but because all the rain we had last week and the week before and the week before that, we didn't get a chance to use our tubes. The river was a little high and a little fast for us. Plus it wasn't all that hot, so the water was cold and the temperatures were only in the 70s most of the weekend. So, but we had a great time. We're on our way now to Delta Lake State Park, where we are spending just 2 nights on our way home. And we've never been to Delta Lake State Park, so we're kind of excited to see what's there and how we like that. We are in Loop B, site number 42. Delta Lake State Park was just a quick 2-night stopover, which gave us just 1 full day there at the park. We took that day and went into Rome, New York, to visit Fort Stanwix. We are in Rome, New York. Last night was our first night at Delta Lake State Park, and this morning we're going over to Fort Stanwix, which is a national monument, and check that out. We've never been there before. The original Fort Stanwix was completely lost to the elements, and for many years was underneath the residential landscape of Rome, New York. Apartment buildings sat on top of the site that it occupies right now. Fort Stanwix National Monument reopened in 1976 after extensive reconstruction. Let's go down and see what kind of things there are down here. This is just where they would have had the cannons, but most of the cannons are missing now. I hope you'll join us in the next episode as Georgia and I head out on our first leg of a 10,000-mile camping trip out west.